If you've spent enough time at gun shops, training classes, and local ranges, you've probably noticed something interesting. Certain handguns almost never show up in the used display case. People don't trade them in. Owners don't complain about reliability. And you rarely hear anyone say they regret buying one. These are the heavyweights of the defensive handgun world. The pistols that eliminate buyer's remorse the moment you walk out of the store. Today, we're counting down 5 defensive handguns that shooters remain fiercely loyal to year after year. These are proven platforms with decades of real-world service behind them. They've survived military deployments, law enforcement duty, brutal training schedules, and round counts that would destroy lesser firearms. By the end of this list, you'll know exactly which pistols have earned their reputation the hard way, and why our #1 pick continues to dominate the concealed carry and home defense world. These aren't brochure guns. They're working guns. The kind trusted by serious shooters, armed citizens, and professionals whose lives depend on them. Starting off at number 5 is a true classic, the Browning High Power. This pistol represents one of the final chapters in John Moses Browning's legendary firearms legacy. Browning laid the groundwork, and Dieudonné Save at FN in Belgium completed the design, creating what would become one of the most influential handguns ever built. When the High Power arrived in 1935, it completely changed expectations for defensive pistols. At a time when revolvers and 7-round single-stack pistols dominated the market, the High Power introduced 13 rounds of 9mm in a flush-fitting magazine. That was revolutionary. It essentially became the blueprint for the high-capacity service pistols that followed. Its military history is equally impressive. More than 50 nations adopted the platform. British SAS operators trusted it. Canadian forces carried it extensively. Allied troops relied on it throughout World War II. Perhaps even more remarkable, opposing forces frequently sought out captured examples whenever possible. Few firearms have earned that level of respect from both sides of a major conflict. Mechanically, the High Power introduced a camlock system that represented a significant advancement over earlier barrel-link designs. The result was a stronger and more reliable operating system. But what really stands out is the ergonomics. The grip feels remarkably natural. Raise the pistol into a firing position and the sights seem to align automatically. It points effortlessly. Collectors often seek out Belgian-made FN examples because of their exceptional craftsmanship. The deep bluing, careful fitting, and attention to detail remain impressive even by modern standards. A well-preserved High Power feels like a custom-built handgun that happens to be a military sidearm. The downside is cost. Good shooter-grade Belgian models commonly sell between $800 and $1,200. Mark III variants with upgraded features often command $1,000 to $1,500. Rare collector pieces can easily exceed several $1,000s. Still, every modern double-stack service pistol owes something to the High Power's groundbreaking design. Coming in at number 4 is the SIG Sauer P226. If standard military sidearms are general-purpose tools, the P226 is a precision instrument. This pistol earned its reputation during some of the most demanding military evaluations ever conducted. Most famously, it became a favorite among United States Navy SEALs after demonstrating exceptional durability and reliability. During military testing, SIG pistols collectively fired enormous round counts while maintaining performance standards that set them apart from the competition. The P226 feels overbuilt in the best possible way. From the decocking lever to the internal components, every part seems designed with durability as the primary objective. The alloy frame gives the pistol substantial weight, helping absorb recoil and keeping sights on target during rapid-fire strings. Shooters fortunate enough to own models equipped with SIG's short reset trigger often consider it one of the finest duty triggers available. The break is crisp, and the reset is exceptionally short. The platform's accuracy is equally impressive. Tight barrel lockup and precise slide-to-frame fit contribute to excellent consistency on target. Many instructors and longtime shooters have run the same P226 for decades with little more than routine maintenance. Thousands upon thousands of rounds later, the pistol continues to perform. It doesn't seem particularly picky about ammunition either. Steel case range loads, premium defensive hollow points, and everything in between generally cycle without complaint. The P226 isn't just reliable, it's predictably reliable. And that's exactly why it remains one of the most respected service pistols ever built. At number 3, we have the Beretta 92 FS. Few handguns can match the military pedigree of this Italian classic. For decades, it served as the standard sidearm of the United States Armed Forces. From desert deployments in Iraq to rugged mountain operations in Afghanistan, the 92 FS saw service in virtually every environment imaginable. If there were a hidden weakness in the design, decades of military use would have exposed it. The pistol's most recognizable feature is its open-top slide. Far from being a cosmetic choice, this design creates an enormous ejection port that dramatically reduces the likelihood of stovepipe malfunctions. Empty cases have plenty of room to exit the firearm, helping maintain reliability even under harsh conditions. Cycle the slide on a properly maintained 92FS, and you'll immediately understand why shooters praise it. The action feels exceptionally smooth. The pistol has repeatedly demonstrated impressive durability throughout various testing programs, often functioning under conditions that would cause problems for lesser designs. At the range, it's an easy pistol to shoot well. The grip is large, which can present challenges for smaller hands, but many shooters appreciate the substantial surface area it provides. Combined with the lightweight aluminum frame, the pistol tracks surprisingly well during rapid fire. The traditional double-action system does require training. Some shooters dislike the slide-mounted safety and dickhocker. Others find the pistol too large for comfortable concealed carry. But when reliability matters most, the 92FS continues to deliver. Taking the number 2 position is the CZ75. Among competitive shooters and serious handgun enthusiasts, the CZ75 has earned an almost cult-like following, and once you spend time behind one, it's easy to understand why. The ergonomics are exceptional. The grip feels as though it was molded specifically for the human hand. Combined with the pronounced beaver tail, it allows shooters to establish a very high grip on the firearm. That high grip lowers bore axis and improves recoil control. The all-steel construction also plays a major role. The weight absorbs recoil energy, making the pistol one of the softest shooting 9mm handguns in its class. The design's most unique feature is its inverted slide rail system. Unlike most pistols where the slide rides outside the frame rails, the CZ75 places the slide inside the frame. This creates an incredibly smooth cycling action and a remarkably tight lockup. The result is outstanding accuracy. Competitive shooters routinely fire massive quantities of ammunition through these pistols. Cheap steel case loads, premium match ammunition, defensive hollow points, it doesn't seem to matter. The platform simply keeps running. What began as a military and law enforcement sidearm eventually earned widespread acceptance in the competition world because of its shootability and precision. The joke among CZ owners is that one CZ eventually becomes several CZs. Once shooters experience the platform, many end up collecting multiple variations. It's that good. Taking the top spot is the Glock 19. Some viewers probably saw this coming. The Glock 19 isn't fancy, it isn't handcrafted, it doesn't have the visual elegance of a classic steel pistol. In fact, many shooters joke that it feels like holding a polymer block. But there is a reason the Glock 19 has become one of the most widely carried, issued, and trusted defensive pistols on the planet. It simply refuses to quit. The Glock system is remarkably simple. With roughly 3 dozen components, it contains fewer moving parts than many competing designs. From an engineering standpoint, simplicity often translates directly into reliability. The striker-fired operating system has been refined across multiple generations, resulting in a platform that functions under conditions that would stop many other handguns. Mud, sand, water, dust, neglect, it doesn't seem to matter much. Pick it up, load it, press the trigger, and it generally does exactly what it's supposed to do. The Glock 19's greatest strength may be its size. It's compact enough to conceal under everyday clothing, while still providing a full firing grip and a 15-round magazine capacity. That balance makes it equally suitable for concealed carry, home defense, and range use. Many shooters describe it as the Honda Civic of defensive pistols. It's not glamorous, it's not exotic, but it works every single day with very little maintenance and almost no drama. Talk to longtime Glock 19 owners and you'll hear the same story repeatedly. They bought the pistol years ago, carry it regularly, and have complete confidence in its ability to function when needed. That's a powerful endorsement. The aftermarket support is another major advantage. Triggers, barrels, optics cuts, sights, magazines, and internal upgrades are available from countless manufacturers. But perhaps the most impressive thing about the Glock 19 is that it doesn't need any of those upgrades. Right out of the box, it performs the role it was designed for, dependably, consistently, and without excuses. These 5 handguns have earned their reputations through decades of performance rather than marketing campaigns. Whether you're drawn to the historic significance of the Browning high power, the precision engineering of the SIG P226, the military-proven Beretta 92FS, the exceptional ergonomics of the CZ75, or the relentless reliability of the Glock 19, each platform has proven itself where it matters most. They're trusted because they've been tested, not in controlled demonstrations, but in real-world service, high round count training, and years of hard use. Any one of these pistols can serve as a dependable defensive companion, range gun, or long-term investment in your shooting future.